What up, y'all? Mr. Zoo Nation, aka Savage Armor June Giraffe, coming at you with not one, but two card reveals for Premium Collection 2020. If you like videos like this and want to see more, you already know what to do. Let's get this shit started. Alright, so for the first thing we're going to come up with is Ambush Demon Stealth Rogue Nue Daioh. Nue Daioh. Nue Daioh. Noodle. We're just gonna call this nigga Noodle. This is a Murakumo unit. So for the G Zone, if you have 5 or more units with the same card name as your Vanguard, and if your Vanguard grade is grade 3, cost Soul Blast 1, strike this unit onto your Vanguard circle, and until the end of the turn during the battle that this unit attacks, when your opponent will call units to the Guardian circle, they must call 5 or more at the same time. Jesus Christ. That restriction. That guard restricts. Then, on the Vanguard circle, when it attacks, flip a card from your G zone face up, choose one of your rear guards, and stand all of your rear guards with the same name as that unit. So, Hyuga for Premium confirmed? But that's not all. More than just Hyuga for Premium. My god, I think Murakumo might actually finally have a spot in the Premium format. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, Murakumo has always been stupidly good in standard format, but very bad in No, let me rephrase that. Very good in standard format, very poorly in premium format. I don't know why I said the other thing around. But now is going to be okay in standard, but very good in premium. Because, man, for one, you can stride and dodge the stride turn as you do it. Also, I'm noticing a lot of units are having this ability where they do stuff if they're face up in the G zone, which is kind of sort of what they needed. Some units definitely need. But anyway, one of the things that I definitely do like about this is that it finally gives Murakumo, now I'm about to say Murakumo a very good stride, which I definitely like. Murakumo has a 5 card guard restrict. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? That's stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, it happens during second strike turn, but the fact that it exists is stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna start seeing people actually start to play Murakumo in premium. I would not be surprised if premium stuff for Murakumo will actually start, going up. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, you mean to tell me that I get a free unit from the deck, I get to spin all of the rear guards in my opponent's field back into the deck, and I get the stride? And this happens during main phase. Let's be real on this. This happens during main phase. That's retarded, if I ever seen one. Then on top of that, I get to get as many attacks as I want to, attack with the Vanguard, restand all of my rear guards, and have the ability, to make my opponent discard 5 cards. Now think about this. This is when the Vanguard attacks. Luckily, it doesn't have a built-in crit, because that definitely would have been more busted than it should have been. But the simple fact that you have to discard 5 cards, not discard 5, the simple fact you have to guard with a minimum of 5 cards from your hand just to stop this unit, that's stupid. I'm not gonna lie, that's stupid. But man, that guard restrict. Oh my god! That's even worse. Okay, Okay, think about this. 90% of the time when you guard restrict, right? It usually says from hand to guardian circle. That's what it always says. No matter how retarded the guard restrict is, it's always from hand. Like even look at Morfessa for a prime example. Morfessa says if your opponent would guard, he or she must guard with 2 or more cards from hand to guardian circle. I was rereading this because I thought I misread something, and it said anytime. So that means that if you try to G guard, you still have to put 4 more cards down. That just blew my fucking mind. What the hell? Even if you try to intercept, you still have to put 4 more cards down. That's ridiculous. Nah, that is stupid. And that's after it's fake. That's after you like skip the stride step too. Why is this a thing? Like again, luckily it's a turn turn 2 stride effect. But the fact that this exists, oh man, we're gonna start seeing Murakumo in premium format now. That's actually pretty good. Hopefully every single clan gets the same treatment. So overall, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna actually give this a 4.5 out of 5. That's what we giving this unit. This unit is everything that Murakumo definitely needed, and definitely something that Murakumo asked for, and it gave Hyuga a place to be played in the premium format. So, with all that being said, 4.5 out of 5. Next unit, Nebula Dragon Varioend Dragon. Vanguard Circle, when placed, turn a card from your G-Zone face up. Remove all of your opponent's markers from their circle and all of their protect markers from their hand. And for each of those markers, this unit gets power 10k in a critical until the end of the turn. Alright, so first off, fuck you Bushiroad for making this card. This is retarded. I know Link Joker fans are rejoicing right now. And I know for a simple fact that there was a lot of people who was saying, hey, Link Jokers is going to have the ability to get rid of markers. And you know, after dodging it for 3 sets, let's be real, we dodged this for 3 sets in Premium Collection 2019. We dodged all of that. Everybody thought we were crazy, but nah. All of a sudden, Premium Collection 2020, and let's be real, we also do got the new Link Joker stuff that is coming out too, so it's a possibility that we might actually have this type of effect in standard format. We don't know yet. We hope that's not the case, because at least in premium format, you're not going to be using this unit all the time, which is pretty much one of the good things. Also, because I don't think anybody's going to use this as a first stride either. I'm going to be real with you on that. Now, I'm going to say not usually, because 90% of the time decks just don't really like spam markers like that. Like, let's be real, we only have 3 clans that can spam markers. The first one being Gold Paladins, which even then is not as bad as like the original ban list, like the one we just got. Like prior to that, it was hella bad, but now it's really tamed. So yeah, they'll be getting like what, at most 2 markers, you know, before like everybody starts striding and shit like that. You know, they're gonna get that, but it's not as bad as when they were getting 4 markers and then a stride, like when you were still at grade 2. It's not like as bad as that, but it still exists. Now, if they came out with this in Premium Collection 2019, I don't think that Gold Paladins would have ever gotten hit. I think Gold Paladins would have stayed the way it is, because then that would have been the excuse of of not hitting, of not hitting Ezo the way they did. The second one is Genesis, because of course now you can get like what, three markers before you even get the grade 3 anyway, because of like the new Astro Force shit though. But outside of that, you're not really gonna get that much. Well, you're still gonna get that much. But here's the thing. Nobody really uses Genesis and Premium. Unless if in this collection they get something as busted as this, then you'll start seeing Genesis. But let's be real, nobody's really using Genesis and Premium. Because at the end of the day, it's just gonna all go back to the Wiseman loot at the end of the day anyway, so it's whatever. The last but not least, is Great Nature with the Hamsuke stuff, and that kind of sort of personally hits me. I'm not gonna lie, but here's the thing: in order to get those two markers, you have to have all three: the Grade 1, Grade 2, and Grade 3 Hamsuke. The Grade 1 and the Grade 2 being in the soul, and you have to ride on top of the Grade 3 in order for you to get it. And by my experience, and maybe it's just I have to know, it's not even I have to change the ratios. I played this deck a million times and already know that the times that I do not hit the stuff that I need is the times where I 9 times out of 10 is going to die to what I'm going against. But if I hit it, I still have a chance of surviving. But that's besides the point. The point is, in order to get those 2 extra markers, I have to hit all of the Hamsuke ride chain, and I have to discard 2 cards, which yes, I do get both of those cards back from XL2, so the card advantage isn't that much, but let's be real, it's right into the Pencil Hero, get the XL2 marker, draw a card, discard 2 cards, get the XL marker, draw into another card, and then hopefully I still have a copy of the Grade 1 and the Grade 2 into the deck. Secondly, all I have to do is do that once, because there's no point in doing it twice, because let's be real, you already self-milling, you already deck thinning, not only using the Hamsuke engine, but also using stuff like Moxie Boro to search for the Grade 3s, and using all of that other unnecessary draw power that the deck can normally do. You're doing all of that, and you're just going to end up decking out, especially with the first stride that does a minimum of 4 face cards on the top of your deck to the drop zone. Fucking 4. And the simple fact that we don't have our own version of Dreaming Dragon is a whole different story. But with that being said, this whole dumbass unit that Blink Joker's given, I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5 as well, because it does help him out a lot. It is balanced enough because it's obviously a stride turn 2, a second stride, and to do all of this shit. Even if you were to do a first stride, and it only hits a minimum of certain decks, so that's another good thing too. I guess you can also put any deck that's superiorized too, because they do get the markers a lot earlier than you do, but that's just me. But for now, my name is Mrs. Z Nation, aka Savage Armor Jungle Rafa, still excited, even with that dumbass card for Premium Collection 2020. I swear, if Mega Colony does not get a stride that's just as equally good or better, this whole set is canceled. I'm out.